I want to hit Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos against the Buccaneers because we have really been giving Tampa Bay their flowers this week, and for good reason. Great win against Detroit.
Not everyone.
Oh yeah, hold on. Great win against Detroit, 2-0. You know, the Buccaneers, Baker is balling out, especially against Washington week 1. They're just vibing. Everything in Tampa Bay seems to be going well. Our friend Weston Dell's down there. He's cracking pina coladas. He's ignoring the Bears and Caleb Williams. He's a Bears fan, but he's saying these Bucs, man, these Bucs could make some noise. They're hosting the Denver Broncos. We're 3-0. Let's keep riding. And Bo Nix says, not so fast. He pulls Lee Corso. He goes, not so fast, my friend. And Bo just goes into Tampa Bay. Beautiful, sunny Tampa Bay. 25 for 36, 216 yards, runs in for a touchdown. And the Denver Broncos, the putrid Denver Broncos, who everyone has been saying is a bottom feeder in this league, beat the 2-0 Bucs to go to 1-2 on the season. And this is the vision. This is the vision that Broncos fans have had. And it took 2 weeks to get there. It was a long, painful, 20 days since the start of the season. But they're 1-2, and I think people are believing in Bo.
Hold on. Is Denver really all that bad? Or are the Steelers just amazing? Like, they made them look bad week 2. But this could be a good Denver team.
Hey,
are we sure that they're that bad?
Seattle beat them as well?
Right. They were on the road
I'm not very confident in the Denver Broncos. But this is the vision. When you get games like today, and there might be few and far between this season, but this is what you wanted. The efficient Bo Nix, the scrambling Bo Nix, the guy who is pro ready at Oregon. Like, if you're a Broncos fan today, you are through the roof. It was huge. So Ziggy, I'll let you have 2 parts here, and I want you to transition this. You're going to take on host here. Tell me why you're excited about Bo Nix, because you've been big on him the whole offseason. Then swing it in to why you were right about Tampa Bay potentially being a pretender and not a contender for all those Bucs fans who were coming for your throat just a week ago.
All right, this is a big assignment.
This is a big assignment, but I mean, you are the brains of the show.
I mean, here's why I think you should be excited about Bo Nix. Is the problem until this point has been they've had no running game, and Bo Nix hasn't known how to handle that. And I mean, Tyler Batty had 1 or 2 good runs today, but that stayed constant. What changed was how Bo Nix handled the situation. And Bo Nix wasn't relying on guys to produce for him, right? Like, Will Jordan Humphrey, decent player, don't get me wrong, but hardly an NFL superstar. Cortland Sutton, again, decent player, but he's struggled this year. The thing that was different was how Bo Nix approached the game. And rather than making some of the mistakes that we saw earlier against a hungry Buccaneers defense, right? This defense is not terrible. Bo Nix took care of the ball, moved it downfield, and when there were opportunities, took advantage of them. And you can say, well, Bo Nix only put up 1 touchdown and Jaleel McLaughlin got another, and that's not going to be good enough most weeks. They won in Tampa Bay, and that's pretty good. On the other hand, that's the thing I think to be excited about is Bo Nix was able to do a lot more on his own. Baker Mayfield, the biggest question all season for me has been, can he do enough on his own when the receivers aren't producing after the catch at a historic rate? And we found out today, no. I'm not going to say that's the verdict for the whole season, right? But the first 2 weeks, Chris Godwin and Mike Evans were producing ungodly amounts of yards after the catch. No quarterback had an easy time. You throw it 3 yards to Chris Godwin and he gets you 20. That luck ran out this game, and Baker Mayfield struggled. Now, I don't think that means the season is over, right? There were some bright spots. It was the Bucky Irving breakout game. But Baker Mayfield is going to have to be better if they want to really compete. And he doesn't have a lot of time because they got the Eagles, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Ravens. Then they've got the Falcons, the Chiefs, and the 49ers. So they have a brutal stretch of in-division games and some of the best teams in the NFL. Win those games. He's got to figure it out now.
We were just saying how Baltimore was 0-2 also, right? It was a desperation spot. Denver had to pick up a win. Tampa's 2-0. They were at home.
Oh,
it felt like a spot where they were just sleeping on them and took them lightly. By the way, I have the Falcons money line.
Dude, this is cruel. This is cool. We'll move off Tampa Bay here. We'll move off Tampa Bay here. Unless you do have a take you want to say?
No. What was I going to say? I said, no. Just feel like a spot the Bucs took them lightly at home.
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I just got an alert from Twitter on my phone. I'm watching the chat here again. Thanks for everyone who's been listening. I just see JJ McCarthy on Twitter. Prayers up for 14 with a little heart and prayer emoji.
Wait, what?
And I just went, what? Like, what did I mean? And it was from 3:19 p.m. It was from when he got hurt.
Oh,
And I was just like, what is Twitter doing? I mean, is this a sick joke? Like, what is this here?
I was freaking out that like it was one of those things like the Jordan Love, like where he like tore his ACL and no one noticed.
It's like the JJ McCarthy thing. We're getting ready here for a big game. Why don't we go into the Green Bay Packers win here? We're getting ready for a game against the 2-1 Green Bay Packers, the big bully of the NFC North. And I have Twitter out here, making me nervous that my quarterback is tearing his ACL after throwing for 4 touchdowns. That's just wrong. Elon's got to get on that. You got to get on that, man. Before we get real quick, we got to say Chiefs or Falcons right here because the game's kicking off. I am going with the Chiefs winning a close one. Kirk will keep it close.
I'm on Falcons money line. Screw the points, the +3.5. I took them outright about an hour ago. And they win this game at home.
I cannot believe that notification. That is unreal. I might just mute notifications.